Last week we brought you the first round of the McPherson soccer tournament. This week we bring you the finals of the tournament that took place on Saturday. Playing for 7th place, it was Augusta taking on Wichita Independent. In the first half, Augusta's Ryan Albright and Caleb McNichol scored against Wichita Independent. In the second half, Dalton Wheat would do the same and lead Augusta to the final score of 3-0, with Augusta taking 7th place. In the 5th place contest, the host team McPherson took on the Salina South Cougars. Evan Bissell would launch the ball downfield. Parker Hambley would be waiting on the perfect bounce, and he kicks it in for the goal. At the 20:08 mark, McPherson goes up on Salina South 1-0. McPherson would have a shot on goal, but they would not find the back of the net. However, at 12:09 in the first half, Hambley would have a free kick. He would send it soaring right past the Salina South goalie. The McPherson Bullpups go up 2-0, and they would carry it on into halftime. The Cougars would take a few shots on goal, but Bryce Thrower would be on top of things with the saves. Thrower would end the game with 5 saves, and the Salina South goalie, Dylan Lafort, had 6. With 2:21 left in the game, Parker Hambley would find himself wide open after luring out the Lafort, and Hambley kicks it in for the goal. McPherson gets the win, 3-0, winning 5th place at the tournament. Now moving on to the 3rd place game, the TMP Monarchs taking on the Independence Bulldogs. We'll be moving completely past the first half as it was scoreless at the half, with TMP having 3 shots on goal, with Independence having only 1. Now with 31:37 to play in regulation, TMP's Teddy Kane found himself fighting for control as he gets it and knocks it in for the goal. TMP is up by 1. With exactly 10 minutes to go in the contest, Independence answers as Jace McCabe kicks it in for the goal to tie up the competition. TMP would try to regain the lead as he gets by 1, 2, but he doesn't get the ball past the goalie. And as the time ran out in regulation, they would have to go into overtime to determine the winner. But after the second overtime, neither team would have any more points or shots on goal. This would send it to a shootout. TMP would be first up, and it would be too high. Independence up next. It's wide left. Now it's TMP's Rogelio Gonzalez's turn. He finds an open area, and it goes in. That gives TMP 1. Now Independence will take the shot to tie it up. Boom, wide right. TMP now looks to gain another. It's blocked. Independence looks again to tie it up. He leaves it on the ground, puts it in the bottom left-hand corner, and it's tied up. TMP tries to take the lead, but it's wide right at our camera. This time, Independence takes it to the right, and he finds the back of the net. Now Independence is up by 1. TMP gets their kickoff bounce up and down. Does it get in? Yes. Now it is tied up. Independence has one last shot in the shootout to get the win. No, it is saved by O'Brien. This sends it into sudden death shootout. First up is TMP's Matt Roberti. With a light kick, he gets the job done as it finds the back of the net. Independence will now have to make their shot to tie it up. Shot is off, and it is saved by O'Brien. TMP wins 3rd place. Woo, now follow up with the championship game. I don't think we'll follow that kind of excitement as Hayes High takes on Maize South. In the first half, both goalies have great saves, but at the 23:35 mark, Devin Schmidt finds himself bringing it downfield and shoots. It's blocked. Schmidt is right there to put it in. Hayes High lights up the scoreboard. This time off a throw, and Ibu Camaro catches up to the ball, gives it a kick, and it finds its way into the net. Now Hayes is up 2 with 17:21 to play in the first half. 10 minutes later, Camaro finds himself bringing the ball downfield. He shoots. Goal. Hayes High 3, Maize South 0. This score remained throughout halftime. At 12:10 left to play, Maize South's Eric Thornburg finds the back of the goal to get Maize South on the board. With 5:36 to play, Hayes High looks to raise their score, and they do so as Garrett Sanders gets the goal. Hayes High goes on to get the win and to win the McPherson Invitation Tournament.